All right, gang. Welcome to Strangeville. Welcome to the channel. My name is Kevin Strange, 20-year veteran of the underground. I am a cartoonist, novelist, independent filmmaker, and I am here today to share my love of comics with you. And we're going to try to goose the algorithm a little bit here, gang. We're going to try to throw the Joker's name around. It is the opening weekend for Joker Folly Adieu, what will go down in infamy as the musical Joker movie. Should have known from the start, gang, that a musical with Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix was going to be, an insult to the character and to comics in general. I don't think we're going to have to deal, there's no maintenance dudes here today banging and drilling on shit. There's no storm outside. No one's mowing. I think the only thing we have to worry about is that there's, mufflerless drag racing seemingly that goes on right outside my window every time we sit down just 24 hours a day, period. When I first moved into this little tiny crack den efficiency apartment here in Strangeville 4 years ago, at the first night I tried to sleep at I live right near a factory where all the blue collar dudes in town work, and they all drive Ford F-150s and Ram 1500s and shit with no fucking mufflers. And 6 a.m. The first night I slept here, the following morning, 6 a.m. all I hear coming down my street, because I live right by a stop sign, is from 6 a.m. Whenever morning shift starts, from 6 to 6:45, it was just and I've since, of course, gotten used to it. I don't hear it now, or I didn't hear it for the longest time until I moved the studio in here into my bedroom to do these do these videos through Streamlabs. And now I hear it, of course, every time I sit down to record a video, because I'm sensitive to what you guys are going to hear when I do these videos. And now we're right back to every 5 minutes. So pardon that. There's nothing I can do about it other than moving the studio back into the kitchen, which I suppose I'll do at some point. Here comes one. Hear it? Hear it? Shook the whole house. That's just endless. That's going to happen every 35 seconds, no matter what. But anyway, we're here today to look at some classic Batman from DC Comics, from one of the most celebrated creative teams in the Batman run, and that being Doug Moench, whatever, Kelley Jones, and John Beatty. Doug Moench on the writing duties, writing awesome. He's considered one of the best writers of Batman comics, and introduced a bunch of characters and blah blah blah. You can look all that up on Wikipedia. I'm not here to be. I'm not a fucking video essayist. I'm here to share my love of comics with you and show you awesome faces like this. And I'm not sure if Kelley Jones or John Beatty is responsible for these. You see what I'm saying? Every 30 seconds you're going to hear that, no matter what. I'm not sure which one is responsible for the creation of these insane faces that we're going to see throughout this series here. Sometimes the penciler, is a heavy pencilist who will put all these, construct these faces and these layouts, these awesome layouts. Here, Joker has himself suspended upside down while he's drawing a pentagram on the floor, which is why we're here. But sometimes the inker, and so sometimes the inker just kind of delicately goes over. Did you hear that one? Another 30 seconds later, another big fucking mufflerless truck rumbles through my fucking through my shit. It's almost 4 p.m. Strangeville time. I'm guessing that's when the factory lets out. So, of course, no matter what, like either if I do these in the morning, somebody's out there mowing, or there's maintenance guys next door banging and pounding on the unit next to me, whatever. Like, it's just a losing battle to even try to do these in silence. It's just not going to happen. But anyway, sometimes the penciler does the heavy lifting and the inker just kind of delicately goes over and adds sort of line weight and depth and spots the blacks. And sometimes the penciler goes over real and does like light pencils, and then the inker goes over and fills in most of the fun stuff. So I'm not sure which is which. Traditionally, I guess when someone is inking over someone else, the pencilist will, or the penciler will do pretty heavy lifting, as long as they want their hand to be seen in the material. My guess is Kelley Jones is doing the heavy lifting, and John Beatty is coming in and just sort of trying to maintain as much of that craziness as you see on these pages as he can. Look at the face on that Joker. Just crazy. Before we get any further, of course, as the late, great Ed Piskor liked to say, this channel is brought to you by the comics that we make, and this channel is no different, and I am no different. I live and breathe comics, especially the ones I make. It is October. It is time for another car to rumble by. It is Monster Month, and I have released a new book, Count Kefula, aka Dracula in Strangeville, available now digitally at my Patreon. Only $3 a month, 28 pages full color. Dracula breezes into Strangeville, gathers up a bevy of big booty hoes, turns them into vampire bitches, and proceeds to throw himself a blood bang party. What's a blood bang party, you ask? You'll have to read the comic to find out. If you're into the Undergrounds, Robert Crumb, S. Clay Wilson, Spain Rodriguez, Gilbert Shelton, then you'll be into Strangeville, I promise. Bloody, crazy, raunchy, sexy fun. I'm doing a small pre-order run of the physical book, and from now through October 31st, for $12 you get the comic book, physical comic book, and you get this 11x17 poster for free. Pre-order ends October 31st, Halloween. We are marching toward the coveted 1,000 subscribers, gang. We're almost there. We're like around 140 more subscribers to go as of the recording of this video. If you're not already subscribed, please click the subscribe button. It's going to get us out of small channel hell once we hit that 1,000. You hear that? Did you hear that one? Guarantee you heard that one. Oh, yeah. That one had a fucking Hemi. That will get us out of small channel hell. It will allow us to monetize the videos, put ads on them. The money we make from the channel goes towards me not having to deliver food all day, and instead I will be able to record more videos for you and spend more time making my own comics, like Kevin Strange's Space Worms, a 164-page tome of splatter gore, crazy brainwormy goodness. I'm going to give that away for free for 1 month on the Patreon digitally once we hit that coveted 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed already, please do. You can also get all these books, Death to Strangeville, Too Many Dabs, Wizard of Ganj, and many more Kevin Strange books physically, like if you want to actually own the physical copies like this, over at the link below. When you click the pre-order link for Count Kefula, there's also other books there that you can add to your order. But let's get into the meat and potatoes of why we are here. So this is the story of this little three issue run is the story of the Joker trying to summon the devil, trying to use satanic black magic to summon the devil, and instead manages to only conjure up the demon, the classic Batman villain, the demon. It's true, you're not just dreaming. The Joker's conjured up the demon. The covers on these are amazing. Look at the covers. These are Kelley Jones, John Beatty covers on here, and it's just they're just gorgeous. I mean, is there a better Joker face in comics? And even Batman is just like, look at this Batman. This Batman is fucking awesome. He just looks like pained to even be Batman. And this never appears in the comic, but what a cover. Ancient ritual, arcane rite. The Joker and Demon will spill blood tonight. Yeah, this scene isn't even in this comic. Well, maybe it's in the second issue. Maybe it's in 545. But I don't think so. I went through it. Look at the face. I'm just gonna keep saying that. Look at the face. That's all I'm gonna say through this whole. This is the look at the face episode. You guys can bust my balls in the comments and tell me how many times I fucking repeat that over and over again. But I can't get over how fucking cool the Joker looks in this run with the Jones Beatty run. I mean, every fucking page is another insane Joker face. That is even the Demon gets the Kelley Jones John Beatty treatment. I don't think that ritual scene on the cover of the third issue takes place in the book, but it's fucking cool anyway. That's this one here, but it's fucking cool anyway. So we're gonna go through a little bit of part one here, at least. So I'm gonna give you, I'm no Mark Hamill, but I'm gonna give you the best Joker I can give you. The Doug Moench dialogue here is just that he gives the Joker is just spot the fuck on a Joker, and I can't resist trying to perform it for you. You guys like to bust my balls in the comments about the voices I choose to use, but you just keep on busting, motherfuckers. Let's see you do it better. Post a link to your video where you read these comics, man. As the WWE Hall of Famer Big Daddy Cool, aka Diesel, aka Kevin Nash, likes to say, I can't sing and I can't dance, so I do this shit instead. Like, I ain't trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to have a good time and read these comics to you. The Fool again, Batman says. Major Arcana, Part 1, Jokin' with Mr. D. And on the 99th day of his great working, laughing his hindquarters off, the jackanape rose again from Arkham. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Rise halfway up the Kabbalistic tree of life. Through 5 of the 10 Sephiroth, they say, and God will descend to meet you in the middle. But follow the roots into the underworld, give the secret whistle, and I say, hello, devil. This time, with the luck of lunacy and a fool's fortune, the joke's gonna be on everyone. And he's fucking hanging upside down, drawing this pentagram here, and he just keeps on rambling. With a scheme this ingenious, foolproof, it's a wonder I never hatched it before. After all, my black soul is a huge bargaining chip, surely with an army of the devil's excess souls. And when I'm done with those souls, and they've been returned to their rightful owner, they'll be infinitely richer in evil, a deal the devil can't refuse. Maybe I should just hijack a clutch of souls bound for hell. Intercept the damn things before the devil even gets his nasty taloned mitts on them. After all, with so much evil in the world these days, the devil wouldn't even notice the shortage. Look at his fucking face. A brilliant brainstorm, and precisely what I should do, if I could figure out how, which I can't. Ah well, back to plan A. Finish the magic circle and perform my diabolical conjuring trick. Besides, this is a lot more fun. And also, besides, I've always wanted to meet the devil face to face, that is, with no mirror, just to shake hands with my one and only idol. And after the deal is struck, we can hoist a few cold ones, and talk shop, swap jokes, and maybe even trade tips and pointers. From here to there, over the circle he swings, his mighty paint slashing another leg of the pentagram. And from there to here he slashes again, and within the tail-eating serpent magic hoop. And so it is done, no jest. Common floor converted to protected ground, a masterpiece of great magistry. And to Flamel, Ripley, D, Paracelsus, Flude, Saint Germain, Calistriogo, Felucianelli, Crowley, and all the rest, I say this: you're all pikers compared to the newest adept on the block. That's freshly mystical escape artist extraordinaire. And he just keeps on going. The one and only, the wacky but never lonely, the foolish and always ghoulish, ta-da, Joker Supreme! But all kidding aside, folks, it's time to get serious with that golden oldie, that occult incantation of the 9th working from the 9th century, my own brand new translation of a little ditty called Conjuring the Devil. Diabolus incantatum et spiritu o so rotten, vitriol, vinegar, and sulfur, vile smells of the dark engulfer. And he's literally reading from the Necronomicon. Can you guys see that? Can you hear the cars racing outside my window? Look at the face on him. Subterranean Satanicus Rex, arise to wickedly trouble and vex. Demons wriggle and demons wobble, Gotham's future, 'tis time to hobble. Ooh, I'm nasty. Then we cut to Harvey Bullock and these dead Joker-faced guys, and we kind of, we do a little detective gumshoe, Batman work here for a little bit. I'm sweating after that. That's what I got, gang. I wasn't I wasn't in theater in high school or anything. I have done a fair bit of acting though. Look at that Batman. That's fucking awesome. This is just, when you can combine great writing like that with great visuals and these fucking crazy faces, this is just top notch comics right here for my money, dude. Is that Batman hanging in the window like a bat? Is that his fucking cape forming? Jeez. What is that? Is that a bat? That must just be a bat. Got a little shot of Two-Face. It's just Batman's spying and listening in on them as they sort of figure out this shit, and then we get back to the Joker here as he's finishing up his incantation. Look at that picture of Joker. Look at him with that fucking magician's hat on in the fucking pentagram. Look at that fucking face. Holy shit. Let's see what we got here. Interiora terrare, down so low. From the pit, O foul one, arise and say hello. You! A blinding flash and a stench of brimstone, just as promised. Lovely fragrance, that brimstone, and I've done it. Eh? Out of my face, noisome buzzer. I've got a date with Big D. The underworld boss of all underworld bosses. Huh? Satan? But you can't be Satan. You're too ugly. If 'twas the devil you sought, you should have thought first, ere bellowing your incantation in verse. All Rhymes a crime? And we've summoned, the Joker has accidentally summoned the demon. Look at that fucking shot right there, gang. This is something else, ain't it? This is a hell. Look at the fucking faces on this motherfucker. Look at that. Demon's face there. What the fuck? That's Joker trying to figure out what he's done. Look at this shot right here. Every panel is a fucking treat in this book, gang. Look at fucking demon there. What the fuck? Is that like smoke rolling out of his nostrils? I don't know. And then we're even going to go into a demon backstory. Like he's given you, Moench is giving you everything. Like this is a standalone story. Joker's broken out of Arkham. He summons the demon. Who the fuck is the demon? Well, he's going to tell you. And then Batman's going to have to clean up the mess. 3 issues in and out. Fucking golden. I'm going to read a little bit more out of here, and then I'm going to get the fuck out. We're going to see if this manages to goose the algorithm and gives us some views while people are while the grifters are dropping their clickbait videos about how awful, doing their victory laps about how bad Joker Folie à Deux is. We're celebrating comics over here, and we're reading great Joker comics. This is how it should be done, and if Hollywood knew what the fuck they were doing, they'd be lifting the tales right out of the fucking pages of the Batman comic and making fan favorite movies that could live on for generations of people coming back again and again, like Batman 89 or Batman Returns or even The Dark Knight. But instead, they're making bullshit. The consensus sort of is among the grifters is that Joker Folie à Deux was made as punishment for fans, similarly to the way the Last Jedi was made as punishment for Star Wars fans for being too white and straight and male. We have to make it gay and make sure that because I guess over the years, I haven't seen that Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie, but apparently, he's become sort of an anti-hero to disaffected white males, which today are known as incels. And so they wanted to make a movie that makes the Joker look like an idiot, and make him look weak and make him look subversive. What is the sub word I'm looking for? Submissive, I guess. Make him look prostrate and submissive to a female, and as punishment for creating an anti-hero. Whereas here we just get the clown prince of crime being insane and doing satanic rituals and summoning this fucking this demon character. But let's read a little bit more, and then we're gonna get the fuck out. And listen, gang, the way the algorithm works is if you watch all the way to the end of the video, the algorithm gets a green light and it will send the video out to even more people. So I understand you want to skip the ads, and I understand you don't want to sit and listen to my bullshit about the P.O. box at the end. But if you do, it really helps not only being a subscriber and liking the video and leaving a comment, but watching all the way to the end, letting the video play all the way to the end really helps the channel. You're going to help us grow, and we're going to be able to show you even more crazy comics like this one. But let's get into this. I love this exchange here, and then we're going to get the fuck out. Maybe we'll flip through issues 2 and 3. Maybe we'll do 2 and 3 another time. Just who are you? Protected by the circle in which you stand, you face the conjured demon, Etrigan. Etrigan? Never heard of you. I've just completed an extensive study of Satan and all his minions, and I don't recall a single Etrigan. Joke not with me. Drop the D. Oh, you mean Etrigan. Well, that's a demon of a different spelling. Why didn't you just say so, Etty babe? Let's see here. Ah, yes, here we are. Etrigan, ancient demon from unknown level of hell. Latter known as half a man. And why is that, Etty? Not only did I miss Satan, but the entity I did snag is only half a demon. Look at his fucking sad face, dude. Satan, As the king of hell is difficult to conjure, in his stead, then, 'tis my evil you must ponder. Huh. Evasive answer, Etty. Perhaps we'd best read on in my guidebook to fallen angels, several thousand years ago. But when was this written? The archfiend Belial decided it was time to sire an heir. After a predictably nasty courtship, with a serpent spirit of deceit, Belial presented his vile offspring for all of hell to hail. Dada? But when Etrigan attained maturity, it is said his insufferable deeds intimidated even Lucifer, greatest demon of them all, who insisted that Belial control his son. No easy task, and Belial decided magic was required as well as another son. And so he seduced a mortal witch. Look at this fucking demon face, dude. I can't help it. I know I've said it over and over again, but tell me every one of these faces isn't something special. Just crazy. Look at the fucking wizard down here. Just a fucking delight. Is that Kurt Russell? What is it that Ed Piskor used to say? Hired right out of Central Casting. Look at the fucking face on him. I mean, I fucking love it. Look at that shot. That shot's awesome. Joker with his fucking wizard cap and all his fucking satanic books inside the circle here. Oh, man. What a treat. What a fucking treat, gang. Listen, I think we're going to call it there and and see what the algorithm does with this, and if it does goose it pretty well due to the association with Joker Folie à Deux coming out this weekend, then maybe we'll keep doing stuff like that. I think there's a Venom movie coming out at the end of the month, and a Hellboy movie that just came out. So maybe I should do some Venom videos and some Hellboy videos. We'll see. We'll see how it works. Maybe nothing will happen. But if you've got comics that are burning up your long boxes and you want to see them reviewed here on the channel, send them my way. Kevin Strange, P.O. Box number 5, Cottage Hills, Illinois 62018. If you are a creator and you would like to see your stuff showcased on the channel, I've been showing off Blaspheme, which is very appropriate for this episode, by Adam Yeater, this anthology of satanic cartoons and comics from all kinds of rad indie artists. I've been showing this off all week, so you send me something that you want to see showcased here on the channel, and you'll end up at the end of the videos for like a week. I mean, I think that's pretty good for free advertising, don't you? Gang, I want to show you one of my favorite guys in here. I couldn't find him last time when I was flipping through. I was landing on him every single time I opened up the book, and then he disappeared out of the book somehow. But it's Ron Thuen, and here he is. I found him. And he is a rad artist, and he did this Metalhead short for Adam for this anthology, and what a treat this guy is. Talk about outlaw comics. This dude's great. And all you have to do, if you want to see your stuff showcased here on the channel, toss it in the mail. Kevin Strange, P.O. Box number 5, Cottage Hills, Illinois 62018. And that's going to do it for us, gang. I hope you enjoyed this look at Batman, this satanic Joker saga. And if this video does well, maybe we'll do some more. So I hope I see you guys at the dollar bin where we can pick up more comics. Like, I actually don't know where I got these comics from. I forgot to mention that in the video. I don't know how these comics appeared in my collection. I do not have any recollection of purchasing these 3 comics. Because the Necronomicon is involved and all those occultists are mentioned, I was looking at Batman H.P. Lovecraft connections, and maybe I found these on eBay or something, and I bought the lot of them, all 3 of them. I have no idea. They just appeared. Black magic brought these comics into my possession, and you can summon your comics into my collection as well using the P.O. Box. P.O. Box Kevin Strange, P.O. Box number 5, Cottage Hills, Illinois, 62018. And I hope I see you at the dollar bin.